Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to another video in part 2, psychology section of this course. Today's video is going to be about the best thing you can do. Now, understand that, I don't know really why, but for some reason, this part of, my own psychology, it took me a while to implement these ideologies into my own strategy. But when I did, man, it really did transform, my own trading results, and it helped me become profitable much faster. So, you guys need to understand that there's going to be days in your trading journey where there's just not a lot of volume in the markets. Price action just doesn't make sense. You're not seeing your setups. You might be taking more losses than normal, and these are known as choppy market conditions. And understand that the best thing you can do in this scenario is sit on your hands or just leave the charts. Just get away from your computer for a while. If there's no setups there, then there's no setups there. That's part of market randomness, right? And what really, it took me a while to understand, but you don't have to actively be in a trade every single day to be considered a trader, right? It's much different than your normal 9 to 5 job, right? Your normal 9 to 5, you have to actively be working in order to be making money, right? But that's not the case in this industry. You don't have to be in a position every single day. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes being in no position is the best position for your account. And also being in no position is a position in itself, right? You are preserving capital by not putting your money at unnecessary risk. And just remember that, one of the keys to winning in this game is longevity, right? You have to stay in this game. But you're not going to stay in this game long enough if you keep putting your money behind just bad trade ideas because you feel like, oh my god, I gotta be in a trade, like you're some kind of addict, right? And this is real shit. I experienced all of this. You experience this stuff, you feel like, I don't know, you just gotta be in a trade, and it's very addictive to be in an active trade every single day. And it's something that it took me a while to overcome, but like I said, when I did, it really did transform my results. And another thing that you do, when you sit on your hands and you're not trading in choppy markets is, you're preserving your own confidence and your own mental health. You're keeping those things in check because you're not taking all those small unnecessary losses just because you feel like you got to be in something. You know what I'm saying? And things that I've done in my past, I would force a trade on choppy days because of boredom, or in reality I was just addicted to being in an active trade. And when you force trades, you really do lose, right? And after a while of taking, several of these losing trades, I would start to overthink my own strategy and just losing confidence and starting to believe damn, my strategy doesn't work anymore. So then, I would go out and, I would learn new things to trade these choppy markets, when in reality, choppy markets they're just a part of the market randomness. And if I would have just sat on my hands for a week or two, my strategy would have survived because the market would have returned to whatever normal conditions are, and I would start spotting my own setups again. But that's not the case. I switched strategies probably 3 or 4 times before I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm done I'm done changing strategies and whatnot. But like I said, I would pick a strategy, choppy markets would come around, and then I would learn something new to trade those choppy markets. And then right when I started to learn that something new, the choppy markets would go away, and then normal market conditions would return. By then, I was so messed up in the head, and it just took me a while to really understand that. Just you don't have to start to learn something new just because choppy markets are there, because choppy markets do not last, right? Just stick with your strategy, your bread and butter, and the markets will come back with patience. And I promise you, you're going to have days when markets just don't make sense. And the best thing you can do is leave the markets. With that being said, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.